Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Calvin here, and this is Mr.
Or
Yes, and today's video we're gonna do a little like talk and chatty kind of stuff about what we've been through for the last semester at NYU and how do we feel, our experiences. We'll talk about, suppose our first semester. First, do some self-introduction. I'm Calvin. I'm studying information system here at NYU Koran as a first-year graduate student,
and my name is Ur, and I'm studying psychology in the master's degree here at NYU.
And he's a Fulbrighter. Round of applause.
Yeah,
One
thank
of
you.
a million students out of Turkey who got,
I mean, yeah, only a few
Few
people.
people can
Yeah, it's
get
very
this.
competitive.
Yes, and I'm always jealous about him, getting the scholarship and stipend, where I am a broke student and he
Yeah.
didn't buy me any dinner or something. Just kidding. He bought me
Haven't
a lot
I?
of
Haven't I? Yeah, I pay nothing. I pay nothing to NYU, so
No,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's a great
Yes,
luck.
and he teaches with students.
Luck. You know where the luck comes from? Don't you know?
Oh yeah, the luck is from his name, guys. Just tell
Wow, good
everybody.
memory.
Yeah, that's some rambling. So let's get into to this topic. Why
Yeah.
don't we just open up some beers?
Beers? Okay. Okay. Do we have any sponsors?
So sorry if you want to sponsor me, please comment or DM
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm glad to be sponsored.
Yeah, he's a broke student. He needs
I'm a
sponsors.
freaking broke.
Cheers to a great semester.
Great semester.
Yeah,
We'll nail
great
it.
in 2024. You should make the ASMR sound like.
He's good at doing YouTube. He knows everything.
But I do not shoot.
You shoot with another part of your body, but not with the camera.
Oopsie. So, Calvin, how was the first semester? How was the first 4 or 5 months at NYU and New York City?
So it's a long story. A lot of you guys have been seeing our vlogs, our school lives at NYU. It's full of joy. We attended a lot of events. One of the most exciting city in the world. But I was not happy all the time, to be honest. So there's a lot of sad things, misery, depression, anxiety that you guys haven't seen. It's behind the scene. I've been, seeing therapists at NYU because of there's a lot of academic stress. Because you guys don't know, I didn't receive a competitive GPA this semester, last semester now.
He worked hard. I mean,
really- yeah.
yeah, but maybe it wasn't that effective. But I mean,
Yes.
yeah, there were sometimes that I couldn't see Calvin because he was working too hard. I was also working too hard, but I wanted to spend some time with the people that I care about. Actually, I was the only person that maybe you've seen regularly during the semester.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, without Calvin, I wouldn't have been happy. We really support each other psychologically. I mean, we couldn't support each other academic wise because I have no idea about coding. He knows something about psychology, but I don't need his support.
Yes. Non-alcohol, yeah, I guess. Don't drink. It's not good for you.
Okay, so it was a very busy semester for me. I mean, it was super intensive, and not only because of the course load, but also because of the workload. Because I was okay. If we're gonna continue making these sounds, I can
I'm sorry.
shut up.
I'm sorry. Guys,
Okay.
please excuse me.
Okay,
I just want to make you can eat something.
okay.
Yes, sorry.
Please tell me. Okay. I was a teaching assistant and I was teaching. I had several students. I mean, more than 50, around 60 students. Being a teacher necessitates a lot of workload, and it took out of time, maybe more than studying for my courses. But eventually, I got a good GPA. Also, I guess I did well on teaching.
And receive some money?
Yes, of course. I mean, this was the biggest incentive, right? I mean, but I worked hard. I really deserve that money, and we went on dinner with the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took me to a Japanese restaurant. It's super
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it
I
was
still
good.
remember every dish we had.
Okay, so yeah, it was pretty difficult for me as well. But I will be busier this semester, so Wu never learns from the experiences. But I actually like being busy because I don't think much about the other stuff. Because when you're busy, your mind is always busy as well. So I didn't have enough time to be feeling psychologically unwell. But still, of course, I also had some times that actually I felt really vulnerable. And yeah, you always shared the positive parts of New York City and studying, but they were the parts that we didn't share. I mean, he didn't share, I shared nothing. He didn't share in
And the
front of
most
cameras.
part, I guess it's
Yeah, there were some period that you didn't share any videos, right? That was a time, I mean, he wasn't feeling well, but I see the improvement right now. So maybe we can also talk about the things that, what was the part that you felt like, I wish I could have done something different in the previous semester.
okay. So that's a good question. I think this question also has something to do with the thing you just shared.
Such as?
You said that you want to get busy, so you won't think of anything. You just get to do it, right? For me, I was busy all the time for last semester, but it's not effective. So if I were to do it again, I would, work smarter. I would do more research and communicate with more people, or even like professors or like people in the industry or even my peers. I want to think things through and plan for them thoroughly before I get to do it every day. Because, if you're very busy all the time, maybe you're working in the wrong direction and ended up not, in the long run, it's not effective enough to get to your goals. Maybe you're stepping even backwards. So I think being busy is, a double-edged sword. So I didn't agree with you on that. But so if I were to do it again, I don't want to be like this busy and working on, some of the coding projects all the time. And, at the end, I didn't even score good on those labs or some stuff. And it really, really gives me a hard time. Right now, I probably forgot a little bit those pains. But, when I recall those memories when I was locked myself inside my bedroom and doing those like very hard stuff for me, because it's very miserable. And I didn't come from a computer science background. I was doing engineering as an undergrad. So there's a bit of a transition for me. I have a lot of stuff to learn. And here at NYU, I just have many peers that are having a very good, solid background in computer science, and they're coding. I have a friend called Wallace, and if I always made this joke with him, saying that if you code for 30 minutes, the things you code out, I have to code it for 1 day, because all the the structure, the things you think about, the library, the functions you use are come from experience and accumulations. I cannot do it like immediately. I have to go on Google search for like different topics and go into rabbit holes after rabbit holes. So it takes me a lot of time to survive this semester. It's a very tough one, especially operating system, which dragged my GPA a lot. I always told him I really, really, really regret taking this course. I told him a lot of times during this last semester, but since I already passed, the only way I can face it is to move on and think of what I gain out of those experience instead of always complaining or.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
So, being busy and making ourselves busy, I partially agree on that as well. That things you shared. Maybe it is my defense mechanism. So instead of focusing on my psychological well-being, I just disregard them. I just ignore them. So as I said, I'm a psychologist and studying psychology. That might be the one of the reasons, but still it makes me feel happy maybe for a short period of time. In the long run, I know it's not healthy, but yeah, so it was the strategy I used last semester. I agree on different stuff as well, what Calvin said. I felt like I was too busy and didn't have enough time to socialize. So okay, I'm an extrovert person. Actually, both of us are extrovert person, and we like making friends, especially during the first videos you saw. We were with other people, right? But after the first month, when everything gets intensive, we just focus on the course load and workload, so we didn't have enough time to socialize. For the next semester and for also 2024, I just want to socialize more and meet not more people, maybe. I mean, I just want to have fun more, because I only focused on work and it didn't help psychologically. Yeah.
But
So
definitely help your PhD.
yeah, of course, of course. I mean, yeah. So my academic background is pretty good. So I don't.
Not humble at all.
Yeah, I don't want to be modest about that. I hope Calvin also join me on socializing and meeting new people, and also have more fun. Yeah, and during the winter break, so we had 1 month of break. Okay, so it is pretty long, I guess. Actually, that was the time I could travel in New York City. I really didn't go actually anywhere. So broke students.
I mean, you were sleeping all the time.
You were recording all the time. Okay, so he did the best for himself. I did the best for myself because I didn't sleep enough last semester. Yeah.
He's making it up for during the winter break.
Let me also eat this.
Yeah, and then
How does it?
open
Is
that.
it- is
It's
it-
good. It's good. But I thought it has some some stuff inside of it, like a dessert. I don't
Regular
know.
one? Regular
Like
donuts?
I don't know how to say it in English.
It's donut.
Donut.
I think donut. It is donut holes.
Yeah, donut holes. Donut you. So we're
So-
taking some break.
A few moments later.
I was gonna ask a question.
Yeah, go ask it. This is casual video.
Do you have any plan for this year?
Oh,
Any plan? It could be academic or anything different. Any goals?
so my biggest goal has always been landing an internship in the U.S. as a software engineer. So I don't know if you guys know, but the big tech companies in the U.S. are like laying off people
Yeah.
because the economy went down after the pandemic. So far, Google has already laid off 50,000 people and is continued. The CEO recently, yesterday, just said they're continuing to cut off people because the employers are too much, and they're and it's been very hard in the U.S. as a foreigner to find a job, and because they have to sponsor your visa. And so my biggest goal is to find an internship, but that's a goal. And right now I'm starting to realize what's the distinction and difference between my actions and the results, because I can totally control my actions, like what things did I do, but I most probably I cannot directly control the results. Landing an internship in this way is a result, which I cannot 100% saying I have control over it. What I can control is doing lead code every day and network with the people in the industry and working on my resume and personal projects. Those are things I can control. But the first goal is to find an internship, and the second thing is probably
Personal goals.
personal goals right now, because I don't know.
Do you have any personal goals?
I do. So I feel like the same with him, because I really lack of a work-life balance. I've been spending too much time on work, even though didn't get good results. But I feel like he said he's not very satisfied with his time spending on socialization last semester. But I feel like I have even less time on socialization than him. And
That's true.
I feel like he's meeting at least friends every week. For me, I haven't get that much chance to meet that many people, even though I do.
But you weren't feeling comfortable.
Yeah, I'm stressed out and don't have
Yeah.
brain energy to meet new people.
Maybe I mean, the reason could be maybe you were not afraid, but you didn't want people ask you questions about how you are doing, because otherwise you need to explain yourself
Yes.
and say that, okay, it's been tough, it's been, I don't know, I've done this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Maybe because of those reasons you didn't want to see people.
That's one of the reasons. Other reason is that when you're stressed out about your career or academic performance, your energy gets very low.
And you don't enjoy spending
enjoy.
time with the people, right? So I'm a little bit opposite, actually. So even though I have tough times, I could still enjoy spending time with my friends. Maybe the other thing is I didn't have only one person to talk to when I have problems because I had several friends as well back in Turkey, also here that I could share when I feel I don't know maybe I feel like struggling. Maybe you didn't have that kind of social support, so that might be the other reason that you felt a little bit sad.
Well, I talk most of my thing with you.
Yeah, so I guess one person is not enough.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you get habituated. I mean,
Yes.
I mean, you get used to that, and the person's support and help might not
Yeah,
be enough.
that's right. I also talked about this with my therapist. Sorry, she said you also need a social support, like a community where you're in and everybody's supporting each other. We also need like romantic relationship, like a best friend or two or three, and some other social groups that we're committed to.
And feel like we are belonging to
Yes.
those groups, and that is why I highly encourage him to see more Chinese people here, because okay, so even though he's really good at speaking English, but sometimes we just want to speak in our native language. So that is why I said you should also talk to and go and meet more people from China, and actually he started to do that.
I started to do that a long time
Recently.
ago.
No, recently, but
time ago.
I mean, but it's successful nowadays. At least you have some coding buddies, so that you code sometimes together, and you all went during the Christmas. So I mean, those kind of stuff also are helpful. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right. But
But did you feel like you belong to those groups, or you felt like you're connected to those people?
somewhat.
Okay.
Because I'm always feel like I was afraid of committing to any communities because once you're committed, you have to be in with those group regularly. So so that's
You don't need to.
I mean,
It is not something
I'll give you an
official.
example.
Yeah.
if your friend circle get fixed, you play with them all the time, and you're committing to your little league, right? So every time they hang out, they will ask you, and you will feel pressure to go, right?
I see.
If you don't go, you feel bad, but if you didn't, go into that group, or you hang out with different people or only yourself, you don't have that kind of pressure.
It's also about personality differences. So in my case, it's different. So, but I guess in Calvin's case, okay, even though he's extrovert, he sometimes also wants to be alone. It's also the same for me as well, but this is not common for me. I mean, sometimes I guess he wanted to be alone more than I did, more than I wanted. So yeah, it's also about personal differences,
Yes,
personality
yes.
differences, okay, characteristics. So if you ask me, what's your personal goal for 2024?
Oh, what is your goal for 2024? And
Did I mention that? Do you know what is my personal goal?
find out?
No.
Okay, we'll cut that part. So his goal is to find a lab, and
But personal goal.
what do you mean personal?
My personal goal. Didn't I mention that?
Okay, other personal goals. Let me think of that. Oh yeah. Of
Okay.
course. He is trying to play more sports and exercise, lose some weight.
Okay, this is a good guess, but this
Not-
wasn't
not a
on
good
my
guess.
mind.
It's also one of your goals.
Yes, it is one of my goals. Actually, I have already started to working out, and I feel more comfortable and confident about my body because I didn't used to feel comfortable, but right now I'm feeling a little bit better. When I turn it to later, okay.
No, saving money to go back to Turkey.
No. Okay.
That's also one of it.
My
Don't
bestie
receive.
doesn't know what's my biggest personal goal for 2024.
No, I know.
No, you don't know.
No, I know.
No.
Give me another chance.
No, I will tell.
No.
It is already, how many minutes?
Okay.
Learning Spanish and going to Latin American country at the end
I
of.
know that's your goal, but I don't know if that's the biggest goal.
But this is my biggest goal. I mean, learning a language. We're talking about a learning language, okay? It is a very important thing.
No, learning language is a consistent thing. It's not achieved over.
Okay, so I give 1 year to myself. and at the end I will award myself by going to a Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah, he told me that.
Yeah, and I told you that, and you don't remember.
I remember. I don't know that's your
So-
biggest goal.
And
And I don't think. Sorry. I don't think learning language can be such an important thing, you know.
So actually for me, so he also doesn't know that I love languages, cultures, singing in different languages and geography. This is one of the topics that I feel more comfortable,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, he's very interested in those.
Yeah. Whatever. So this year and this semester, we wanted to change something. We want to change something. I hope that we can be successful. And this video will be actually a sign and also a reminder. So that we can, when we watch this video, we can say, okay, Ur and Calvin, you wanted to do this. Whether we succeed, hopefully we will. So fingers crossed for that. Yeah.
So this is also a 2024 resolution video. Also, I make another personal goal for myself is that I at least have to set aside one day every week to hang out, or just an afternoon or a night. Just do nothing with work or study. Just have fun.
It should be Saturday evening or afternoon.
Yes, it should be Saturday.
Because I am planning to spend that time for myself. If we have the same time, we can hang out more
together. Yeah. That's also one of my goals. Because sometimes people can get very workaholic. When I say people, I mean myself. A little bit workaholic.
He is still.
I'm mostly not workaholic. I'm just getting too anxious and I cannot stop. If I stop, I would think of what if I don't get a job after graduation? What if I
know.
No.
You always think the worst scenario.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm trying to change his view and disturb the thoughts about the future, because I still see the positivity and optimism in the future. That is also about personality as well. So we are different people, we are different persons, and we have different goals, we have different things that we enjoy, but there is one thing common: our friendship.
Actually, when we think about it, other than similarity, we also share very different backgrounds.
We are pretty different.
We're pretty different in terms
our
of...
personalities are completely different.
Yes.
But I don't know what I found in you, and I still
Maybe
hang out.
Just-
Handsomeness.
Yeah, I'll add up another last thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he has finished the chips. I haven't eaten that much.
You eat a lot. You eat a lot.
We're gonna see in the video.
And you eat a whole...
We're gonna see in the video. But don't cut the part that you ate okay?
Okay.
Chips.
you ate a whole bowl of pasta and finished so quick. I don't even know how
I
to do
was
that.
starving, okay?
And when I was eating my stuff, pasta for 2 minutes, and I look aside, he finished a whole bowl of pasta.
Yeah,
That's so
also
quick.
that is also another thing that I should change. Actually, I eat too fast.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, what I said is just to hang out more. Cut less stress.
Okay, non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put that?
We'll see.
Calvin is Calvin.
I don't care too much. I want everybody to love the worst of me.
Today we wanted to talk about the experiences we had here in New York City and at NYU, and we also shared our goals and what we wanted to change this semester. And I hope you like it. I mean, not the thing that we had struggles last semester. I mean the video. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to like and also subscribe if you haven't. I guess you have all the time, right? Whatever. You can also share the video with your friends. Maybe they also like Calvin's beautiful videos.
And his beautiful face.
Then you should subscribe. No one is gonna see, right?
No.
No. I don't wanna
It's
threaten
free.
you. I
Yeah.
don't wanna threaten you, okay?
Yeah.
So it is better if you do. If they do, what you're gonna do?
I am gonna just be happy.
But how are you gonna show your happiness?
Probably gonna
So,
upload
you know-
more.
Yeah, so
Making more videos.
yeah, because he's gonna be motivated. It's about psychology, guys, okay?
I haven't taken any sponsorship because I don't feel like I want to do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing this totally for free.
Yeah.
All the editing, all the shooting.
And it takes a lot of time actually. I stopped editing videos because it took a lot of time. But this guy does his best, okay?
That's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Calvin.
Goodbye.